reality. Kevin is manipulating the timeline. They're trying to stop the truth. No! They're stopping the reality!
Nice.
You can still hear me.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a Gaggle of Nerds podcast. I'm here again with my friends Kevin, Lorian, and Donovan, and I am Aurora, and today we'll be talking about conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Who would like to throw out the first conspiracy theory?
Oh, wait, no. Okay, before we get to that,
yeah,
right?
we were going to talk about our personal opinions on conspiracy theories.
Yes.
So, Kevin, why don't you start that off for us?
Okay, theories are, I think, really fun to, like, just look up and get into. I'm not sure what population of the internet actually believes in the conspiracy theories they talk about and what parts they actually do believe in.
At least 50%.
50%?
Probably.
It's the internet.
Yeah.
I'd say 80%.
80%?
Yes, I believe most people who are going off about conspiracy theories believe in them.
Probably.
I guess. I mean, even if you don't believe in them, I mean, they're still really interesting.
But what percentage of the internet believes?
Yeah.
80%?
I think that's a bit too much.
Nope. If you believe in a conspiracy theory, comment the conspiracy theory that you believe in.
Do you think they bring more negative than positive, or more positive than negative?
Most definitely more negatives.
Yeah.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
conspiracy theories tear families apart, dude.
Oh, yeah, like
What
the
kind
family...
of conspiracy theory?
Yeah, the family gatherings, and, and, like, thinking some family members are crazy.
That's also how, that's
Yeah.
also what happens with politics, too.
Yeah, because there are a lot of political conspiracy
Don't
theories.
talk about dumb things with your family and you won't get kicked out of the family.
Yeah.
Think smarter, not harder.
True. Okay. Now, Lorian, how do you feel about conspiracy theories?
I think the innocent ones can be really fun to just, like, think about.
Like Bigfoot.
That one is less of a conspiracy and more of a mythical
Cryptid.
creature.
Yeah, I'd say he's more of a cryptid.
He is a
Yeah.
cryptid.
Oh my god.
Which is going to be a different
Oh no,
subject.
my cup, he has died.
So,
Emotional
Lorian's hot
damage.
is that good ones are good, bad ones
Continue,
are
click
bad.
the bed.
Donovan, what's your opinion on conspiracy theories?
Personally, I hate them,
Do you?
but some of them I agree with.
Okay. I didn't realize this. You look like a redneck right now.
He does.
Oh my goodness.
I just need to talk with more of a southern drawl.
Donovan is our local white trash today.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm your local hick.
Yeah, Brahma.
Oh,
Wait.
I did not almost fall.
Abraham, that's it.
Donovan,
Abraham.
Tell us why you hate
What his
conspiracy
shirt
theories.
says.
Yeah, tell us.
But flat Earth is just flat out, blatantly not true.
Yeah.
How can you have the sun and the moon if it's flat?
Are you gonna start talking?
It'll constantly be day. You can't just shut off the sun like a lamp.
I can't. I turn this off.
It's not how that works.
I am,
Built different.
no.
Built stupid.
What are you?
What's the god of the sun? What is the Greek god?
Person.
Not Hermes.
Hermione?
I'm not into...
Hermione.
I'm not
He's
into
from,
God and goddesses.
what is it again? Harry Potter.
No, he's the god of, like, archery and a lot of other things. He's got the twin sister who is, Artemis,
This isn't conspiracies anymore.
Anyways, I'm that guy.
Okay.
My personal opinion on conspiracy theories is they're great. Because, you know what? Have some fun with it. If you want everybody around you to believe you're insane, hell yeah.
I've got a conspiracy theory about Kevin.
I think conspiracy theories are just as, like,
I
good,
wanna hear
in my
this.
opinion, as, like, a scary
and
story.
also about Dakota.
Or people who like creepypastas.
Dakota's not
I think
a part
it's just
of
one of
this.
those things that
Oh,
people,
it's
People
matter.
don't know
enjoy.
Dakota unless
That's
they know
fine.
Dakota.
Right.
They don't need to know him.
Okay, well, do you guys have any personal conspiracy theories you believe in personally?
Ooh.
Yeah, Dakota is a femboy.
No one knows who that is.
Exactly. There's no contest needed.
Okay.
My personal conspiracy theory is
Do I have any that I
that-
actually believe in?
we live in a simulation.
Okay, what is okay?
That
Why?
seems kind of true.
All right. What is
I can
your?
understand.
What is?
Have you seen those photos that have the caption broke Matrix or whatever? You know, there's like multiple of the same thing.
Oh, that's
I think I have any conspiracy
I
theories
forgot the
that
term
I really
for that.
believe in.
what's it called? Synchronicities? Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
That's
My
it.
conspiracy theory is that my doppelganger is dead.
You
Oh,
are the
yeah.
doppelganger.
Wait, no, going
You
back.
killed the original.
Wait, hold on.
I am the original. Sorry.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, what is your reasoning for life being a simulation?
Simulations.
Simulation.
I mean, I think it's just a fun one to think about. I don't actually full-heartedly believe in it, but I don't know. Like,
Pickle Nick.
I imagine the likelihood of it is higher than some other random conspiracy theories.
Like the Earth being
obviously-
flat.
Obviously, like, our government didn't make the simulation. I imagine it's just
A
like
higher
simulation made by, like, we're just like a computer. We're just a computer
Yo, we're a
system
bunch of Sims.
that people made,
I would
and they're
love
just
to be
running.
a sim.
They're just trying
Somebody,
to
please
create,
remove the ladder out of my pool.
like, a world that functions like a real world. They're trying to simulate life. We do that similarly now, where
With
people
the
try to
Sims.
make like systems that run and they try to replicate real life. Like our
Whoops.
scientists now are trying to see, like
Sorry.
they do
Oh,
stuff
now
to
I
test
tried.
our world if it's a simulation. Just
Oh,
because.
darn it.
So why not? It's fun to think about, and then you can blame weird things in your life on the simulation.
Also,
Yeah. People who do that just feel like they have no control in their life, and
I
that's
have
why they
so
believe
much
in it.
control. I control everything in my life.
also, the world is slightly tilted
If Stranger
today.
behind the camera was awake, he would have laughed.
What?
If Kale
Huh?
behind the camera was awake, he would have laughed.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Kale today he's not here today because I murdered.
No, she
I
didn't.
killed him. See my shirt? You might not be able to read it. It says help. It's actually Kale's cry for help.
I got an American flag because I'm the local hick today.
Okay, so what are some conspiracy theories that we would like to discuss today?
Yeah.
Disney
who wants to
made
give it a
Frozen
go?
as a distraction, apparently.
I will
You know
actually
about that
discuss
one.
that one. So
I
does
don't know
anybody
anything.
else here know that one? That
No.
conspiracy?
I know about the thing about his head being frozen, or
That's part of it. So
Is it?
people believe that Disney
No,
made
it's part of
Frozen
it.
because whenever people would Google Frozen, it would be like,
Oh.
Walt Disney's frozen underneath the parks.
Yeah, his
So
head.
Actually,
So they made Frozen. So then when people Googled Disney Frozen, the movie would pop up instead of Walt Disney being frozen underneath the parks.
Yeah.
Actually, I did hear that, and that is one that I actually do believe in.
You
Because-
believe that Walt Disney's frozen?
No, I
underneath
don't
the
believe
parks.
that he's frozen under the parks, but I believe that they made the movie Frozen so that people would stop thinking that he was frozen under the friggin'
Yeah, and then the
parks.
movie would come up through your Google search.
Yeah, and then instead of all these lies being spread, you'd get this movie,
I mean,
which is pretty good when you don't watch it over
this,
and over and
this
over again.
semi-light-hearted musical.
So, that's
Get over your
our
accent.
Frozen.
It's great.
Our take on the Frozen movie conspiracy. I don't see what the point of freezing Walt Disney would be. Like,
To bring him
why
back.
yeah, to bring him back to life.
So then you could come
But
up with
why?
more ideas with
Why?
this cigar
Do
in
you know who
hand.
this Disney guy was? He was at the he was at a peak. Did you know after he died, like
People died.
Disney itself went down for a while in quality and just stopped really being as productive. We're making as much
If
money when Disney died.
we brought Walt Disney back to life right now, he'd have a heart attack and die anyways.
Yeah, he would also just not adjust to the new
Definitely not.
standards.
So
of
why?
You know,
what
I
would be
bet-
the point?
I bet if I were to feed a pilgrim a Sour Patch Kid, he would die.
529,600
They probably cannot
pilgrims.
handle
I'm
a
gonna
single
give
Sour
each
Patch
one
Kid
a Sour
or
Patch
Warhead.
Kid.
If you feed a pilgrim a Warhead,
Okay.
he's probably gonna
Wait a
explode.
What is some other conspiracies
Wait,
that
hold on.
we've got?
just one thing added to that, I really gotta ask is, would you freeze yourself if you could? like in like 100 years?
No, I hate
It
the
depends
cold.
on my age.
I hate the cold. No.
What, did the cold never bother you?
It always
And
bothers me.
I don't know. I think I would consider it at least. But
If I-
currently, no. Because
if I
I've got a
had-
life to live, and
Yeah.
if I were to freeze right now, I'd have no friends. And I'd be lonely.
Yeah.
That's like what happened to Fry
Except for Fry
in
had...
Futurama. Except he did have no friends. The only
did
people
have
that cared
friends
about him
in
was
the
his family.
If I hit rock bottom, I'd
And
like
that
to be
dog.
frozen.
And that dog. Don't forget about the dog. That was a very sad ending.
I don't
Carrying
know
on.
anything about them.
What are some other conspiracies that
Alright,
we've
we're gonna
got
have to talk
today?
about Futurama next time.
I don't know.
Okay.
Kay will make me watch it eventually. I'm
Who's
sure.
got the next conspiracy?
I have a list.
All right.
Go through the list.
No, okay, yeah. Are we just... Okay.
Go
Pick
down the
another
list.
one. What one
Choose
would you
random.
like to talk
Choose
about?
randomly.
'Cause
Oh
I
my
got some
god.
too.
Lay them out.
Lay him out like a
Birds are
lay out
fake.
the-
You wanted to talk
whatever,
about the
alright.
birds being fake or something.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
I think that one's a pretty funny one because I just imagine like the government's all like, yes, the birds, and they just like somehow kill every single bird and then
Pigeons with
mechanically
cameras for
build new
eyes.
ones just to spy on us.
Yeah.
Like, also
They see everything.
they have to be some pretty high technology, right?
Yeah.
Because birds die. People have seen baby birds.
There have been so many dead birds in my yard.
Yeah.
I've buried baby birds.
You
I
know
have
what?
not.
I'd like to believe the birds work for the
They were dead.
bourgeoisie.
I mean, no. but still,
Purely
it's-
because I think
I wouldn't
it's
bury alive
Actually,
birds.
considering the definition of the bourgeoisie, which is the middle class, they would be working for us to spy on the government.
funny. I like that idea as well.
The middle
If you're
class.
a bird watching this video right now, I'd like you to come to my home and tell me about the government
Yeah.
and what they're up to.
I mean,
Dude,
birds are
I
weird
did not
enough
unplug it.
You
alone
did.
without
I did
them
not.
being like robotic.
So I like birds though. Birds are pretty cool.
Have you ever seen a bird just fly like in perfect still in place, just in the air?
That's because they've done it for all their lives.
That's
Yes.
a glitch in the Matrix.
Look, it looks like
actually.
a glitch in the Matrix.
Have you ever seen
I
a hummingbird?
will admit. No. Well,
Hummingbirds are
it's
insane.
flapping its wings. No,
Very, very
they
fast.
just have their wings open and they're just floating in place.
Hummingbirds
That
are whack.
looks so creepy.
Hummingbirds are not that creepy.
Been
Like-
around a hummingbird. They're so cool.
And they're very
I
noisy.
know.
Don't diss
They are
on
noisy,
the
but-
hummingbird community because
I love
hummingbirds are so
hummingbirds.
cool.
We live in a society.
I'm stickering right now.
Okay, I think
Stickers.
another common conspiracy is that there's like an underground kind of government sort of situation.
Lizards. Lizard people.
Okay. I don't know how people got that idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
either.
have you seen
Global
pictures?
warming.
Have you seen pictures? The pictures of I think it's Elon Musk, where people are just like Elon Musk is a lizard, and I
No.
mean, quite frankly,
Have you seen the one where he's
every
in his
picture-
bathing trunks?
every
Or,
picture
like-
of Elon Musk, he just looks so uncomfortable and possibly fake.
Have you
Yeah,
seen?
and
look,
this, there was this video of Justin Bieber, like his eyes, like changing or something or other. I think it's
That and
Why?
Mark Zuckerberg. He
It
is for
did-
sure a lizard.
It was a video that did go around, and no, there are not lizard people.
The
We have
potential for
Teenage
lizard
Mutant Ninja
people would be
Turtles, but not
interesting.
lizard
Bro,
Oh,
if you were
my
to
vision
draw
was violently
Mark
blurry for a
Zuckerberg,
second.
he looked more human
Mark
than in
Zuckerberg.
person.
Yes. Have you seen Mark Zuckerberg?
He's either a robot
So
No.
weird.
or a lizard.
Now I feel like I need
He's
to.
so weird. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean.
Have you seen
but
him in any court sessions where he just
Yes. Yeah,
Hold
I mean,
on.
that GIF, that video, man.
he
has
has a cup of water in front of him,
He doesn't
and he
look
just
human. Like,
So
So
famous people are AI apparently, which
Just
I
Mark
also-
Zuckerberg.
okay, Mark Zuckerberg.
What do you mean he doesn't?
I forget who Zuckerberg is. Who's Zuckerberg?
The chief executive of Facebook?
That's what I thought. The Zuck.
oh,
Okay.
oh no, just go to images.
Fake.
Go to
I
images.
think this one...
Can I see? Yeah,
Wait.
that's a very classic picture. Because he
Yeah.
just looks like his face is
Go
mirrored.
to images. You'll be able to find a whole lot more
No, I don't need to see a
weird
whole lot
pictures of
more.
him. Yes, you do.
wait, have you
You
seen
need
the
to see
VR?
that he's a robot.
I
Have
think
you
it's
seen the
just...
VR version of
Meta.
Meta?
The meta.
The VR version of Mark Zuckerberg looks more like human
Well,
than the real life Mark Zuckerberg does.
It's pretty wild.
I can tell he sleeps on his left side.
How can you tell that?
You can tell that based on, like, nose. Like, if your nose is, like, leaning a different way. or
What
if, like,
side do
your
I
head-
sleep on?
You swap sides. I'm pretty sure. Your face is semi-symmetrical.
I do.
Alright.
You got a symmetrical face.
I actually sleep on my back on occasion.
Yeah.
I try to sleep on my back to not ruin my hair.
I can't sleep on my back.
Yeah,
I sleep on my
He's very fashionable.
to ruin my hair.
I think Mark Zuckerberg just has...
I'm ugly.
He's the definition of a blank face.
Mark
He has
Zuckerberg is
nothing
when
in
you
his
load
head.
up the game and it's the preset character.
Yeah.
Then who's the person who you accidentally hit random on?
Elon Musk.
No, it can't be Elon Musk.
It's me.
One of
Gotta
them,
be
one of
Danny
them
DeVito.
rappers.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito? No, that is for sure someone who made a character.
Okay, other
Someone for sure
conspiracy
just-
theories.
Shoved
Yeah,
down
yeah,
the
yeah.
height, pumped up the
Ooh,
handsomeness.
aliens. Aliens is a good one.
Oh god, aliens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aliens.
Roswell, New Mexico, and their alien sightings. Is that where Area 51
Aliens.
is in Roswell, New Mexico?
I don't know.
Don't know.
No,
You
that's
should
over
know
in
you're
Nevada.
from New Mexico.
Well, Roswell, New Mexico is also notorious for its alien sightings and whatnot. And
Roswell, New
a lot
Mexico.
of people report like seeing aliens, being abducted by aliens, and a lot of stuff just in that specific
Getting
area.
probed.
And I find that kind of entertaining. So I used to live over in New Mexico, and so the idea of something that interesting happening like in my state is kind of weird, and I find that entertaining.
What?
Yeah, I mean that's.
I've never experienced aliens. Maybe I have. Maybe I've just forgotten.
Aliens.
Maybe the aliens wiped my mind. Also, why would aliens just like show up, probe you, and then like wipe your mind? What would be the point?
I don't know.
To
Maybe one
experiment, I
time
guess.
they were like exploring a human body and they found cocaine in some guy's ass.
Aliens are just looking for cocaine.
Oh, a common conspiracy theory is that they came before as well.
They
Like
made
they
the
used to live
pyramids.
here.
Pyramids.
The aliens.
The
made
pyramids?
the
Yeah,
pyramids.
no. The Egyptians built their pyramids.
There's actually other conspiracies that the pyramids, so they have gold on the tips of them.
Yeah.
Used to.
They
Used to,
have
yeah.
conspiracies that the pyramids were built underground
What?
and they were pulled up, and their proof for that is the tips that are gold. What happened was the Egyptians could only see the tips of them and just put gold on them, and eventually over time the pyramids like erupted from the ground. I find that so funny because what, how, and why? What geographically, whatever, geologically,
Underground
no.
volcanoes.
No.
underground volcanoes moved the pyramids up above the ground.
No, because that's like saying that just because there are fish fossils on like mountains means means that
Fish can fly.
No, means that Noah's Ark happened, and no, it's just that tectonic plates, when they make mountains, they slide up
Sometimes, yeah.
rather than...
Yeah, they like go like this.
The tectonic plates made the mountains, and the Earth moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Fun
continents
fact,
shift
the
around.
Earth is not the same as it was just
You could
years
put
ago.
together
Definitely.
South America and Africa like a puzzle.
Okay, let's not keep on talking about Pangea.
Okay.
Pangea.
Okay. Okay. Then, do you personally believe in aliens?
Oh, hell
no,
yeah.
No.
Meh.
I believe
Aliens
if
bore
life
me.
could form on our planet, there is no reason why life could form and evolve differently on another planet.
Okay,
The
I agree with
likelihood-
that.
Because, okay, so listen. We talk about evolution here on Earth, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this thing can evolve, and we found things like the tardigrade, which can literally live in
Tardigrade,
space and not die.
Yeah, the water bear.
And there is no
What's a
reason
tardigrade?
why
It's a microscopic organism.
we're not doing science today, okay?
I think we are.
Anyways, there's no reason why something couldn't develop and evolve differently than we did. Not like there's no reason why something on another planet would have the same requirements to become life.
Flintlock wood.
Like, because we have life here with like oxygen and stuff, but I believe that there's definitely other planets where there's life that's just based around like they don't need oxygen. They don't breathe oxygen. Hell, they don't even breathe.
Okay.
The thing is, if
They
aliens
use
exist,
photosynthesis.
I if aliens exist, I don't think they have any reason to come here.
Just like we don't have any really major reason to go bother other aliens. What are we gonna do when we find aliens?
Talk to him.
Talk to
Research
them.
them. That's it. That's what we're gonna do.
No, we're gonna communicate. If that were ever the case.
That's it. That's all we're gonna do. We don't have like if we were showed up to a random planet, are we just gonna go start probing aliens? Would we as
We're
a
gonna
race?
we're gonna beam
they
up
might
aliens and
aliens.
dissect them.
If aliens do exist, they
That's
might
probably
have
what
different
happened.
morals.
They might. But I just it's
Yeah, like
very
maybe
odd.
probing is a daily thing.
I
Okay.
find
Plus,
it quite
we would not
interesting.
see them as human. We don't even see humans as humans sometimes.
Okay. listen.
Yeah, like with racism.
No,
Racism.
well, that
its
wasn't
own
specifically what I was talking about. I was
Okay. No.
in general, just in general. Okay.
Man, I'm really fitting my role today.
Okay. Listen, my reasoning for aliens not existing, is
Yeah.
because we haven't found
Science?
any. We haven't found any yet.
Just because we
I
haven't
think-
found none doesn't mean
What
that
if
they don't
they just
exist.
don't want to be found, or we don't identify them the same way? Aliens would not be like us. Their functioning
yes.
would be different.
Yes, of
What if
course.
the planets
we
are
haven't
aliens?
found any bacteria or anything.
Exactly. They're not bacteria. I think that aliens
Pretty sure there's
exist, and
bacteria
we're
under the
just
surface
trying
of
to
Europa.
identify them wrong.
Europa.
Yeah, that's moon. Jupiter's moon.
We're just
One of
identifying
the 27.
I thought you were
aliens
just
wrong.
weirdly pronouncing Europe.
Okay, but as
Yeah,
the
there's
alien
bacteria in
subject,
Europe.
Wait. One last thing.
They're called
Okay.
the British.
I do believe. Okay, so the likelihood of there not existing aliens.
also with the
Yeah,
amount
like
of
me.
other galaxies.
Yes. Okay. Let's
The
say.
galaxies are really spreading apart
let's-
nowadays.
Okay, let's say
Nowadays.
we explored like 100 galaxies past our own, and
Yeah.
we didn't find any aliens.
I think they wouldn't want to be found, or we're identifying them wrong.
They have to be organic somehow, right?
No, they don't.
Um.
That's just how we identify life on our planet.
Yeah, maybe there's
Okay.
aerosol aliens.
Okay, even so,
Maybe the atmosphere's an alien. Conspiracy theory.
Okay, then what would be a way to disprove that aliens exist then?
There's
I don't-
no way to disprove.
You can't prove
It's
or
simple
disprove.
fact,
It's all
okay?
no.
At
It's
this
all
point-
speculation.
Which is why it's a
That's why it's a
conspiracy theory.
theory.
Science says they can exist.
They
It's
can't.
just very
Well,
rare.
it's less of a theory and more of a hypothesis.
It's a hypothesis that
Hypothesis.
aliens,
aliens,
exist. With
yeah.
an infinite expanding universe, there's no
Hypothesis.
way that we are the only ones.
Sure.
Just like on Earth, it's like there's no way any of us are the only ones. Because there's so much. There's
That's true.
the likelihood of something happening, whilst it may be really low, happens. Whether or not it's like, oh, that's not really possible to happen in your lifetime, it still can.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
like a
does.
sure.
Life is
Um,
whack.
Okay, leading to another
Life is whack, yo.
conspiracy theory. We're not originally from Earth is a conspiracy theory.
I didn't know
what?
that one. That
Yeah.
is interesting.
Yeah, we came with the asteroids that brought the water.
I
yeah,
did actually-
That's the idea. That's the thought. Like we were originally from like a meteorite or something organic, and
And that,
And then that's how life originally.
Yeah,
quite
got
frankly,
yeah.
that could make
Yeah,
sense as
exactly.
well, because
Actually, I can see that.
the asteroid that brought water, well, it could, there's a likelihood that it definitely brought other things with it, and then
Other than
eventually
water.
it evolved into what we are now.
Yeah, I can see that being the case.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm fine from coming from an asteroid.
yeah, that's
We're alien babies.
I don't
Unless you're
think
super
that's-
religious and you don't believe that. But that's fine. That's your
Yeah.
own opinion.
Yeah.
like how
It's
Yeah,
valid.
some guy made the solar system.
Whenever we say that we're speaking facts, we're lying or joking.
Fact or fiction?
Okay, but some other conspiracy theories. What are some other weirder ones?
Elvis faked his death. Apparently, that's a
no.
conspiracy.
Let's not talk about Elvis just yet.
Okay,
No,
we're putting
okay.
Elvis on
Elvis,
hold.
he's a part of it.
No. Listen.
He was alive back then.
Who cares about Elvis?
A Mexican.
Look,
The
Tupac.
people who made the new
Tupac
Elvis
is still
movie.
alive. Is the
I don't know who Tupac is.
How do you not know who Tupac is?
What did
Are
he
you
do? What is
He
he?
was a rapper.
I don't listen
He
to
was
rap.
shot in a drive-by.
I'm not into rap. You know who was also shot?
I just
JFK.
watched a BuzzFeed
JFK.
Unsolved thing about that.
JFK.
recently.
It was plotted by the government.
I mean,
JFK
actually,
was
what
murdered by
happened
the
there was
government.
really poor communication on routes, Because, okay, so the guy that shot JFK.
I like how we were going to talk about Tupac and now we're talking about JFK.
Okay, the guy that
They
shot
both got shot.
JFK.
This is Tupac. I'm not
Lived-
forgetting about it.
He worked.
Well, you better, because I don't know who he is.
Shut up. He worked along the route that JFK was going to be on that day. And there was some poor communication between... Shut up.
Sorry.
Between the people who planned the route
Fine.
for JFK to take and for the FBI to inform them of, possible felons or anyone with a motive that might want to harm him in the area. And, well, they didn't tell the FBI the route, so the FBI couldn't get them that information. And then stuff went on from there.
Either way, JFK is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the conspiracy.
Okay, going back to Tupac now.
There's there's JFK clones in a government facility.
What's Tupac?
Soda.
How and why was Tupac killed?
Okay.
Because he's a
no,
rapper.
the
Rappers
thing
do
is-
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
The conspiracy theory is that Tupac faked his death. That's
He
it.
faked his death.
He got shot by rubber bullets.
Why
No,
would he
that's
do
not
that?
Tupac. This,
What's his name? Who is that? That looks like my manager.
Why would he fake his death?
Look,
Wait, can we talk
This
about the Avril Lavigne theory after
No.
this?
No.
Oh,
Have you not heard the Avril
I love
Lavigne?
that one. I know
Okay,
it's
after
fake,
your Tupac
but
theory,
still.
I have the.
Okay,
I'll lay out the Avril
here's
Lavigne.
Tupac. He was a black rapper. That's who he was.
So was he hate
Rappers
crimes?
are black.
I've seen it before.
Was he hate
Okay.
crime? Is that the reality of it?
No. It was from another it might have been gang related or something.
I don't know.
Probably.
both.
I did recently
He was
watch
a
a
rapper.
BuzzFeed Unsolved thing about this. That does not mean I am an expert.
Like okay, and also like a lot of rappers who die by shooting, he talked about that he was gonna die soon, and which has led to the fact that people thought he faked his death. And apparently, there's two incidences.
I think he just knew because people know when they're hated.
Well, apparently the news is also a major factor as to why people thought he faked his death. Because one incident was he went in an ambulance, and another is he went in a helicopter, and two separate
He went in
stories.
two separate.
No. There's two
Oh, they
separate.
were just two separate series of events.
Yes, exactly. And
Thinking about going in an ambulance reminded me of a friend of mine that died.
oh, great.
So what you're saying is one source was saying he was sent to the hospital in an ambulance, and then the other is saying went to the hospital in a helicopter.
yeah.
Helicopter lifted.
Also, Tupac
What the heck?
kept mentioning that he was gonna die, and stuff like that. So
A lot of people mentioned, Princess Diana mentioned that she was going to.
Diana,
okay.
Okay,
My dad was
Avril Lavigne.
obsessed with it.
a British person.
Avril Lavigne.
Tupac
Who was
faked
that?
death.
If you have not heard the conspiracy theory, so a lot of
haven't.
people might know Avril Lavigne as she was this classic edgy kind of emo whatever the Skater Boy songs you've
Yeah,
heard. She
he
was
was a
known
skater
for
boy.
being
She
very
said, "See you
punk.
later,
She was
boy."
known for being very unladylike. And a lot of people believe that she was replaced by her stunt double or whatever. Because at one point, I think it was in 2012, they believed that Avril Lavigne killed herself, and she was replaced by her stunt double because after a while
Wouldn't
she suddenly
had more
started
of a paparazzi double. I know Johnny Depp
something
has
like
a
that.
paparazzi
It's something
double.
like that, but she had a double. And basically, what happened is they believe that she killed herself or something like that, overdosed, and they believe that her double just took her place because
Whoa.
not only have people pointed out that her face just looks different, but she also dressed and acts, and her music became different. It became more girly. She began to wear dresses and stuff instead of torn up jeans and
Instead of
rock
having
and
that
roll.
more alternative look.
They said
Yeah.
that about Kim Jong Un.
What?
It
What
can
does that guy have to
expand?
do with
I'm sorry, you
anything?
can't just throw
Expand?
that out there and then not expand on it.
Expand, bro. I'm not a sponge. I can't expand,
Okay,
Yes, my-
well,
but I can. I can explore the
A
topic.
lot of faking deaths is a common
please elaborate.
show.
Elaborate.
Yeah, it's like
All right.
whenever you think something's
Well,
off, but you
Apparently,
can't place it. You say,
sometime
oh, they must have faked their death.
2017, somewhere before now, there was a picture. There was a couple pictures circulating
Okay,
around,
pictures.
and it showed
Mm-hmm.
original Kim Jong Un
Yeah.
And then clone Kim Jong-un.
Oh no.
And there were
clone?
multiple differences between their faces. So
Didn't
then
they,
the internet was
clone
like,
a sheep one time, and then the sheep died like a week later?
no.
What?
I'm pretty sure at one point they actually cloned an animal before.
Yeah, they
And it
did.
died
They
very quickly.
raised it from the same embryo or whatever. They did.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Carrying on.
I don't know.
So anyway, yeah,
I'm not
Kim
messing with
Jong-un.
clones.
might have died. Got placed by a clone. Who knows?
Well, very interesting. What other theories do we have?
I have a question. Do you guys think that McDonald's rebranded, like, by taking out Ronald McDonald because of the 2016 clown thing?
I believe there's actually been research done that Americans are more afraid of clowns than they are of literally everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Clowns, I think, are the number 3 feared things, just in general.
I think that's because
Other than what's
some
in
of them
the dark. You're not afraid of the dark, you're afraid of what's in it.
Yes, we know.
That's a common knowledge, John.
Yeah, but
I don't care.
I think clowns fall under this uncanny valley effect because
Yeah.
I believe so, too.
Uncanny
Yeah.
Valley? Is that a place?
So, Uncanny
do you
Valley
actually not know?
is actually...
No, you don't? Okay.
Uncanny Valley is when human beings don't like things that almost look human.
But then there's just something small that's just
Yep.
off.
That's
Yeah.
why, as human beings, people are also afraid of dolls, because they're very uncanny valley.
That is
Yeah.
understandable, especially
Yeah.
them porcelain ones.
Yeah,
Also-
it's because of
Yeah.
the uncanny valley.
Also,
And
video
that's why I
games.
think
And then,
dolls
like, realistic
nowadays...
baby dolls.
I think
Oh.
that's why dolls nowadays have, like, their big eyes, and they're
Big
more
anime
animated
eyes.
instead of
They're
trying
very
to look human.
stylistic.
Yes.
But yes, I don't think it's a conspiracy theory. I genuinely believe that McDonald's probably rebranded away from the McDonald's, like Ronald McDonald's, because of the general fear of clowns.
Let's see here.
There's another conspiracy theory
Did we touch on
about IKEA,
IKEA?
and how about anybody that got lost in IKEA gets turned into those meatballs.
Or they just fell into the back rooms.
Oh, yes.
Well,
IKEA is the perfect
If
place
you
for-
don't fall through the back rooms, you get turned
Does
into
the
meatballs.
back rooms count as a conspiracy theory?
No,
or is
No,
it- or-
they're a creepypasta kind of thing.
I guess, yeah.
It's, I'm not exactly sure what it qualifies.
I believe it
Kale,
originated
do you know what it
under
falls
a
under?
creepypasta.
Analog horror?
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, I
that's
believe
more what that
analog
is.
horror and creepypastas are all in that general same idea.
Bingus.
Yeah.
We can reference him, right?
Who can we reference?
We can reference to
Yeah,
Kale.
Kale's past the camera over there.
Yeah, we previously talked about that.
Right over
Kale
there.
is dead. If we address him, he is a dead body. He's actually a reanimated corpse. If you hear him at all, it's because I murdered him
Yeah.
and then brought him back to life.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's why we know Mark Zuckerberg is whatever or something.
Also,
He's an alien!
I am.
He's a lizard person.
I
He's an
clicked that
AI.
line.
Yeah, like that. Whatever he's spouting.
Okay.
He's a lizard!
Did we touch on Princess Diana?
We didn't. Princess Diana.
Diana?
Diana.
I don't care how to pronounce it. So
Deanna?
in relation,
You
the queen.
disrespect her.
The queen has died recently.
Yeah, if you didn't know about that.
That has actually brought up the discussion of our lovely princess, however,
Diana.
and how they believe that she was murdered instead of killed in a car accident. Like instead of just drunk driving accident, she was
Yeah, it
actually
was a car
murdered.
accident.
I firmly believe it was definitely drunk driving.
Because that is
Because,
a common way to die.
yeah, because, the driver, even though the driver was not acting adversely drunk, that does not mean he was not affected by the amount of drinking that he was doing with Diana and...
Hell.
Anyways,
I
there
forget
is
who
a
was in the
theory
car
that
with
she
her.
was murdered because of how disliked she was by the royals.
She's got some sus
Yeah.
stickers.
She was in a relationship or something or other with, an Indian man, I think.
Oh.
Not a Native American,
Look,
but an
a
actual
sus sticker.
Indian.
A sus sticker.
I'm
I
not
want
going to be
that.
able to zoom
Anyway.
on that, Donovan.
Huh?
I'm not going to
But,
be able to zoom on that.
That's fine,
So
you
they
don't
were
need to.
thinking that Princess Diana was murdered because of the
because she was disliked.
because of the amount of racism just
Well,
She was a
intertwined
racist?
with entwined with the royal family and
Oh, the royal family is racist.
yes, oh my god.
Yes, they are. At least as far
And
as I know.
a lot of the I think it was the Indian community. I can't remember if he was
The
Indian or not.
Indians?
No, not Native American Indian. I mean actual Indian.
Oh, Indians.
Oh my god. But a lot of people in that community strongly believe in this conspiracy theory, but
that she was murdered. You know what? I don't know a whole lot about it, so I don't really have a point, like an opinion on it. But I like the idea that somebody was murdered because.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyways,
I think it's funny to note that Queen Elizabeth wore white to Prince Charles and his mistress's wedding. Because the mistress wore white to his and Diana's wedding.
intriguing.
That's very funny to me.
So the Queen's a little petty?
Yeah.
But
like, she did not wear white to
Queen Elizabeth
Prince Charles
II was a
and
little
Diana's
what are some other theories that we've got written down?
Yeah. Tell us.
I have a ton. Like, the Titanic didn't sink.
I actually don't know anything about that one.
I do not believe that one.
Well, what's the theory? Like,
the Olympics sank instead of the Titanic.
what's the evidence, the information for this?
So people theorize that it was not the Olympic, it was not the Titanic that sank. Instead, it was a ship of the same model. Would that be one way to put it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, a ship of the same model called the Olympic was the one that actually sank. It was older than the Titanic, I believe, and it was like getting to the point where if anything happened to it, you couldn't get any sort of insurance
what about, like,
money
the people
or
who actually
like that.
survived the Titanic? Right. Are they just like paid actors?
Yeah, because it doesn't make much sense why
I don't
you
agree
would
with
lie
that.
about
I have the next theory I'd like
That's
to talk
why
about.
I don't believe in it. And also there are like pictures of like apparently the Titanic, but it's like underground, but it's like looks like the words of the Olympic.
Haven't they found the Titanic underneath the water?
Yeah, they have. And
somewhere over in
and people think that it spells the Olympic somehow because
Atlantic?
The Olympic.
No, say it about where it sank.
Oh, I don't.
Is it the Atlantic or the Pacific?
There are some people that think that the way they did it, they painted the Olympic with the Titanic.
Yeah, that's what I was missing.
Imagine painting under the water.
That is what I was missing.
Before it left port.
I just assumed they were like under the water, like we gotta cover this up, guys.
That's what I was missing.
Yeah, you can paint underwater.
I just don't
why
believe it.
Oh, insurance.
They had underwater
that's what I was
paint.
saying. Like it was getting past a point where like the Olympic itself was.
They hydro
anything
dipped
happened
the
to it,
Titanic.
you couldn't get any insurance money.
Sure.
And so they framed it, but I don't believe in that because that is way too much human life.
I'd like to collect the insurance on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Admittedly, there are messed up
Who
humans.
would collect the insurance on the Titanic?
Was the Titanic even insured?
The owners of the Titanic.
Would they have not been on the boat?
Yeah, they also had the Olympic insured, but it was running out of its like time or something or other. I don't care.
Okay.
Well, okay, wait. I have the next
what's your
conspiracy I'd like to
conspiracy
talk about.
theory? Yeah.
So, there's the classic conspiracy of like the Earth is flat. And
It's not.
my favorite part of that conspiracy is that Australians aren't real, and they are paid actors.
Yeah.
And I always remember seeing stuff after that kind of post where it's just like, okay, where is my money?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's so funny. I love the idea of somebody's like, the world is flat and Australians are paid actors. And
I like seeing like flight patterns because I've seen a lot of flat earthers question why flight patterns are rounded.
My favorite
on a
thing,
flat map.
Or have you guys...
And it's to compensate for the fact that the Earth is a globe.
Have you guys seen the video where these two dudes are like trying to prove the Earth is flat? So they're like, if we shine the light through this right here, you should be able to see it.
Yeah.
If it's curved, then you won't be able to see it. And so then they did it, and it was like, I can't see it. Lift the camera up a little, and then he can see it. And it's just like, oh. They just like, oh.
It was a documentary on flat Earth.
That
right?
was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there is a
Why did they
documentary
put
on
that-
Flat Earth. It's on Netflix.
Why did they
Behind
put
the
that
Curve?
In? Why would they put that
Behind
in
the
there?
Curve.
Because why not?
There's also a restaurant in Carlson City, Nevada.
Nevada, excuse me.
Yeah, it's called Flat Earth Pizza. It's a pizza restaurant.
Oh my
How about
God.
Hollow Earth? That's
Hollow
another
Earth?
one.
I have not heard anything about
So
that.
I actually watched this movie. It's Journey to the Center of the Earth.
That's a
And
good movie.
I've seen stuff where
Yes.
people just like think there's dinosaurs inside the Earth. And
I want
there to
I
be
find
dinosaurs
that
inside
funny
the Earth.
I
because
don't know.
obviously we can't get into the center of the Earth because it's too hot and we don't have stuff that can like go through the magma.
When I think of
And I
that-
imagine just like one day we're like, it's a breakthrough. We can get through the magma. We're gonna get to the core of the Earth, and it's just like this big cave, and like a dinosaur is like, "What you doing, dude?" Like just like really confused. They have like their own language, and they're just like, and they like translate it just like, "What the hell is that, guys?"
when I think of that, it makes me think of like a wall in Minecraft, just like a wall separating you from a creeper.
Yeah.
Also,
And
on
then you
Flat
dig
Earth
into it and
maps,
oh,
there's
no.
an ice wall that keeps all the water from coming off of it.
What?
like
On
the-
Flat Earth maps, there's always the white
Oh,
ring
yeah.
around. That's the ice wall to
People
keep all the water
always-
from going off.
People always are like, well, if the Earth was round, then how does the water stay on it? And they do,
Gravity!
like the example where they pour water, and the other person's always like, gravity, and the other
Earth
person
was
is like,
flat,
I don't
why didn't
believe in that.
Christopher Columbus get to India?
My question is, do flat earthers believe in gravity? Because, you know, you see the meme, so it's like,
Oh,
do they not believe in gravity then?
Do they not?
Because
Can somebody fact check, do flat earthers believe in gravity?
Yeah, can you look it up real quick, Kevin?
yeah.
Every time I look up, my vision gets blurry and I can't see.
Oh.
I don't know. Kale had a little while where he said that gravity was invented by Sir Isaac Newton rather than discovered.
He was just like,
world-
nope, you can't float no more.
The world
Yeah.
of Sir Isaac Newton didn't invent
He's just
gravity.
Okay. So, how about the
No.
Everybody chilling, floating around, having a fun time.
Okay, why
Sir
do
Isaac
you-
Newton? No.
Wrong.
That's Kale's line of logic there.
It's very much better.
Kale's
Yeah.
sitting very beautifully over there, I'd like to say.
I
He looks
know.
fantastic.
Like a French
His
model.
His hair looks like somebody just went right into his face. Sleep in the road. Be a homeless man.
No!
Sleep in Derek.
Well,
You're not
Sleep
allowed
in
to sleep in
there.
the road.
okay, talking about Earth, how about
I can
the
take
moon? How about the moon?
The moon.
Is-
The moon isn't
Wait,
real.
no, the moon landing is
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah,
The moon isn't real. It's a projection.
And my favorite evidences for
I would
that
love
are
that.
the flag waves. And I remember watching a video talking
That's
about
just because it was unraveling in kinetic energy.
No. Okay, so they're like, there's no wind. How could the flag wave? And so
Kinetic energy.
there was actually a video I've seen where he
Potential
puts
kinetic energy.
some stuff into an air vacuum, and basically what happened was they bumped, like they moved the flag. They were putting it down. It waves because it's moving.
Kinetic and potential energy.
Yeah, you have to move something to move it.
Yeah,
And
like this.
it's just
My
really
hat.
funny
yeah.
that people are just like, the flag moved. And it's like, okay, they literally could not have faked the moon landing because of the amount of money and technology that they would have needed.
They didn't
to
even
do
have the
that.
correct technology at the
Yeah,
time.
They didn't
required
have
the-
the lighting
Yes.
to film that.
Yeah. exactly.
Nowadays, we
Yeah,
can.
not to mention they would not.
That and it was broadcasted over live television.
The most powerful camera that they had, also the thing with the stars, the fact that there's no stars there. It's
Yeah.
it's literally just the camera quality.
Yeah, because even
and you just can't focus on that many little
yeah,
sparkle dots.
your iPhone camera can't do that.
Yeah, you'll go out and take a picture of the night sky and tell me if you see any stars.
Yeah. Oh, a long time ago, actually, I was trying to figure out what the best camera during that time was, and I just couldn't get it.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, but with like those
Like, if I could take a
DSLR
picture
cameras, like
of
the
sky
ones
and
from
have all of
photography
the
class.
Fancy cameras, yes.
Yeah, fancy cameras nowadays can take pictures with stars.
That's considered.
Yeah, but we just didn't have that then.
Yeah.
What are furthering? What are some other conspiracies that we have?
Oh,
What
I
are some
have
fun
so many
ones?
on here.
Continue.
You wanted to bring up the Bermuda Triangle at some point.
Yeah,
I don't know much about it.
one of my favorite.
How do you not know about the
conspiracy theories
Bermuda
I know
Triangle?
about
has
it, I just
definitely
don't
got
know
the
much.
Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, I got some
And I
conspiracy
believe
theories.
there's obviously I think the Bermuda Triangle is less conspiracy
So-
and more just like theories in general, such as like there's always like plane crashes and boat sinkages and stuff, and a lot of people theorize it actually to like some sort of gravitational thing. But also there's conspiracy theories
I
of
think
like
it's
a
just-
giant kraken in there, and it's like this source of monsters and whatnot. I think in Greek
Cthulhu.
mythology, the Bermuda Triangle is actually like the land of monsters or something.
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure. That's
Apparently, also compasses go all wonky over there.
and again, scientists
I don't
theorize
know.
that
I think it's
because
just
it's
a
got
weird
a weird
underwater suction
magnet
or
like
something.
magnet kind of situation going.
Magnetic field.
Yeah, the magnetic field in the Bermuda Triangle is a little weird, and that's what they believe.
It gets a bit wonky sometimes.
People also believe.
I've been out
that-
there in a jet ski.
Wait, there's a conspiracy theory relating to the
Conspiracy
sea
theory.
about
Conspiracy theory?
that sea
Conspiracy
monsters do actually exist.
Sea monsters. Yeah, have you ever
You
seen
mean
an
those
anglerfish?
things on the edge of old maps?
That thing is a sea monster.
I believe a lot of people believe that things like the giant squid is fake, but if I remember right, that's like a real creature.
It is.
Yeah, the giant squid can
And
grow up to
there's
like...
actually
It
a
is.
colossus.
Look at-
It's
look at how
just
big
a very large
giant
squid.
squid gets.
But there's also another squid that a lot of people I believe is
The
fake,
colossal
which is
squid.
the colossal squid, and
Which is
they
just an even larger
found
squid.
evidence of this squid, but the problem is that it dwindles in very deep water,
Yeah, exactly.
and
That, and you can't exactly fossilize gelatin.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what sea creatures are made out of when
And
they don't
again,
have bones.
it sinks
Yeah.
to the bottom of
I
the
don't know
ocean.
if gelatin is the right word
Yeah.
for that.
Okay.
But
I
I
don't
find
know.
it odd because
Well, they don't have bones.
the people not believing in like giant sea creatures, I find it odd simply because one, the amount of things we've not discovered in the ocean,
Yeah, and two, you're gonna believe in Cthulhu and not that.
but also people not believing in like the giant sea creatures. But if you remember, like old times, you know, with like dinosaurs and stuff, a lot of those creatures were giant, and
Yeah,
That's because of
a
the elevated
lot-
oxygen level.
a lot
Very
of our
large.
ocean-dwelling creatures are, like, for example, I believe alligators and sharks are from, like, way long ago. They're some of the oldest, like, creatures
Yeah.
on the planet.
Yeah, the oldest creatures who have not really
And-
evolved
yeah.
to make
Plus,
massive
whales.
changes.
I don't
Whales
see
are
why...
friggin' crazy.
I
Yeah.
don't see why people
Whales.
would completely disregard the idea of giant sea creatures.
Whales can explode.
Okay, yeah, look, that is the only conspiracy theory I think I really truly believe, because more than 80% of the ocean is still undiscovered.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, imagine what's down there.
Well, because it's really hard to discover.
Yeah, because of the PSI,
Yeah, like, also...
the pressure
yeah,
per square inch.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's...
It's because we don't have the technology that can withstand the strength and also be able to see down there because it's dark.
Yeah,
Like, obviously, we can go
Yeah.
in space because, you know, there's not the same kind of pressure, and I believe there's more light in space.
well, yeah, there's
Yeah, there
sun,
is. Yeah, it's crazy.
stars.
Alright, what's our next theory on our list? While Lorian
Um,
goes and cuddles with Kale.
I'm not cuddling.
What about
Canoodling.
Area 51?
Oh, yeah, that's...
Area 51 is similar to our Roswell, New Mexico conspiracy of just like, oh, the government's hiding aliens there.
Remember that? That was such a year.
Remember
I love that
the Area
year.
51
Yeah, 2020
raid?
was wild.
That was so cool.
It's kind of just a
Recently-
bunch of guys.
Actually, recently was the 3-year anniversary
Yeah, right?
Of the Area
of
51
the Area
raid.
51 raid. Like, literally.
I was scrolling through some old pictures.
Oh no,
I
you just
had.
dated the episode.
What's wrong with dating the episode? I
Oh.
talked about.
We're
the
not even
Queen- I talked about the Queen recently dying.
That isn't that dating episode.
It still does. It puts us in a pretty. Close
This was
proximity.
recorded on video.
No, like,
This was recorded.
we never know. Don't actually date the episode.
What's wrong with dating the episode?
Because it, like, we could be, like, 5 months, like, ahead or something. Like, maybe we'll just put this episode, like, a year later for all we know.
I don't care. This episode was
Our
recorded
what?
September 24th, 2020, September 24th, 2022. And if Kevin cuts that out, my conspiracy theory is that he is evil demon who is manipulating the timeline.
Conspiracy
Kevin's a
theory.
robot.
Kevin is
Conspiracy theory.
manipulating the
Kevin wears
timeline.
women's glasses.
Conspiracy theory. Kevin is evil and manipulating
Oh,
our...
another conspiracy theory. The reason why women have small pockets is so then the purse companies can sell more purses.
Actually, I believe that, and it is unfortunately working. I need a bag.
Yeah, the pants companies and the purse companies are working together to
Not
get
to
more
mention, the
money.
women's sizing is so inconsistent.
I don't have that issue. I just wear a sweatshirt or give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Size,
Just wear guys' jeans.
like, clothing sizes differ from even, like, company to company. So, like, one brand, size 14, could be a size 12 in another brand.
I bought
No
two
way.
things
Thinking
in the
pant
same
sizes
size,
would be like
but
a
different
13 to
colors, and they were
an
different
11.
size.
That's still a change of 2 sizes.
And it would still be the
Okay,
but it
what are
would
some
still be
actual
the same
conspiracy
size.
theories that
Okay,
we
Just
have
okay.
written
labeled
down?
different
I-
sizes, and I hate it.
I think I got a good one.
Yes.
Okay.
We are in an infinite loop, like through time.
Oh, that
Groundhog
makes
Day?
me think of this actually death theory that once you die, you actually right before you die, you actually just relive your life in an infinite loop. So like the theory or whatever is that once like right now we couldn't be living our lives for the first time. We could actually be in our last seconds of death, and our brain is literally just flashing every single one of our memories before our like lives, like your life flashed before
That
your
is
eyes, kind of thing.
terrifying.
I like that. It makes me feel hopeless.
And I find that
Okay.
kind of funny, because, like, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, imagine if I'm already dead and everything I'm doing right now has already happened, and, like, every time I'm like, oh, this is 2022, in all reality, it's, like, 500 years later, and I'm just, my brain is just repeating its death sequence over and over again.
Nah, I don't believe in that one.
I don't believe it, I just find it entertaining.
It is entertaining, yeah.
Like the duck, we're all just a duck stream.
Oh, yeah.
the duck
somebody's
theory, that
dream.
we are just a dream of a duck.
That
What?
is- that is, like, one of the stories about Legend of Zelda game. Yeah.
I find that entertaining.
Okay, wait, no, that's not what I mean by a time loop thing.
Okay.
What I mean is that once, like, the universe ends, like, in totally, that another Big Bang happens, apparently.
I'd be okay with that.
That is a theory.
I mean, you'd think
Um,
that a universe would end and start with a Big Bang.
I believe, isn't our universe like ending and starting
Did I just
all at
break
the
your
same
mind?
time?
No, that's
No,
something
the
in
universe
Futurama.
started maybe with a big
that happens
boom.
in Futurama.
What? Did it? I don't know. I haven't seen
Oh
it.
yeah, the
Yeah,
time, the
yeah,
loop,
we're in
yeah,
loops.
because
Where they go to the end of the universe and then the new Big Bang happens.
Yeah,
Guys, our
In the same
listen,
universe.
our telescopes
I haven't
are almost
seen
good
it.
just
enough that
only
we can
like
see the beginning
wasn't
of
it
the
like
world.
5 feet below?
10 feet higher.
Yeah, it's just 10 feet lower.
Is anybody else
Whatever.
excited that our telescopes are almost getting good enough that we can see the creation of the universe?
Yeah,
I
it's
Don't
It's
understand
exhilarating.
that,
People actually.
but-
So if you haven't heard, there's this new telescope.
Because
I
light
forgot
travels.
the name of it. They got some
yes,
pictures
Kale.
and Kale.
The way it works is the James Webb Telescope can see so far that the light hasn't traveled properly
Yeah.
and see things that existed like billions of years ago.
yeah.
So they have
Yeah,
like
because
some
light
new
travels
pictures.
very
Yeah.
slowly.
They've got
in
these new
space.
pictures
Feeling
that
okay?
came out, and it's really exciting because you can see some
It's not what I was-
universes
I just don't
that
understand
are
how it
like
works.
really far
I know
away.
what it does, but I just don't.
What I
And
just
it's
touched
really
it.
cool.
How do you make something like that?
There's just some universes that were like some of the first ones created that we have pictures of now, and it's really, really cool.
Ooh, okay. Really good one. Also, alternate universes, parallel
Hey,
universes.
Oh my god, those are in so many fan fiction.
I
Yeah.
really like the concept of the universe thing where, like,
Yeah.
there is an infinite number of universes, and every decision that you make, where you could have done something in another universe, you did the other thing.
Yeah, and
And
like
it
a butterfly
reminds me-
effect spanning.
It reminds me of, like, the Community episode where it's, like,
Oh,
different
yeah.
universes based on the roll of the dice
love
and
that
who had to do
episode.
that. That was really fun, and I enjoy that. So I actually bring stuff like that up every once in a while if any of my friends here notice. where we'll be doing something and like I'm like, there's an alternate universe where you got like a nat 20 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does that a lot.
Natural
Yeah.
20s.
I mean,
I love the idea of that. I just don't...
That's similar to the idea of my brother Kale over there's least favorite thing, Predator's cat.
What?
If you don't know, I don't know what it is. I think it's like a study or a theory or whatever.
It's a theory.
That there's a cat in a box,
Cat in
and
a box.
there is a 50-50 chance that there's like this gas or whatever that will kill the cat. And the people and whatever, nobody knows if it killed the cat, okay? And you don't know until you open the box.
Yeah.
And until the box is open, there's these two like infinite like lines like colliding or whatever. There's like an infinite amount of possibilities happening in that moment, and then once you open that box, it like divides.
You know, I'm pretty sure if you were to put a cat into a box, you'd be able to hear whether it's dead or alive.
well,
It's okay. It's similar
just
to
went,
like when you flip a coin and put your hand over it. You don't know if it's heads or tails
According to your
until you
perception,
lift your
only
hand.
I do know, because
understand
I
it.
could record myself flipping a couple coins, and whichever I see on the bottom, I know it's going to be like heads or tails.
I
Okay,
really
I
So I could just
understand
record it.
to talk to
I
people
think-
who are actually intelligent and talk about these things with them.
Why?
So
They're just
not us.
theories that can easily be disproved
It's
by sound
oh
or
my
recording.
God.
Okay,
That's not a theory.
That's not
I
what
don't
it's...
That's literally not what
It's
It's more
just-
of a philosophy. or
Yeah,
concept.
it's focusing on the concept of...
Multiple timelines.
Yeah. It's not like an